In life, there are some things that you don't want to do, but you have to do. This class is one of them. Abby, when you run, there are some easy days and hard days, right?
That is true.
Guess what today is?
A hard day.
No, today's an easy day.
Actually,
Yes.
it's an easy day of running too, actually.
Oh, well, I don't care about that. All right. Bro, this marker sucks. Yes. Exactly. Okay, guys. Guess.
There's a hint. You're supposed to give a hint.
This is something stats related.
What does it remind you?
I'm not gonna. That's too good of a hint.
A.
Right.
T.
Josh.
Going the I.
Sam.
Hypothesis.
Correct.
How did you know?
Good job.
What was it? You erased it.
Oh, well, you missed it. Sorry. Check the video.
Dude, we're not really in the
What
frame.
is the video?
You might never like a little more.
Can you adjust it?
His arm is.
Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
Not talking to me.
Oh. Fight.
Wait, who? Asked. Okay.
Need is
Hey, Ryan.
Hit him.
It's a nice talking to you. You're good. Okay, have you read the problem? Okay. So, we're state the appropriate hypotheses.
So,
I'll tell you how to do that.
I can't read that, to be honest.
You have to do it this specific way. Let me see where. Yes. The null hypothesis is a claim of no difference, no change, and you write it like that. No one's talking to you. Alternate hypothesis. Claim we hope to support is the alternate hypothesis. You write it like ha. Yeah, you can read that. Okay, remember we have to meet the 3 conditions. And if you're not given the population, just it's your judge to assume if it's reasonable or not. Always state your variables, and you assume your null hypothesis is correct unless you prove it otherwise with convincing evidence.
So, what exactly is the hypothesis here? Were you just saying that
So
there's
in this case, we assume that HO is equal, has to be the equal 0.5. And P is the proportion of all kids choosing green. Correct. So we assume that's correct. Our alternate hypothesis is P is greater than 0.5. Because they want to test if green is more natural than white. The null hypothesis is always one-sided, and the alternate hypothesis is always two-sided. Which means that the alternate hypothesis, you always use greater than, less than, or a not equal sign. And you always use the equal sign in the null hypothesis. So we use a one sample z-test. This is just for those AP classroom questions. This is what you put. One sample z-test. And right, you never use p hat in your hypotheses because we're doing a claim about the population, not the proportion. So yeah,
I'm still a little confused on this.
that's okay. That's my job.
How did we get that P equals 0.5?
Because we assume that it's 0.5 because
You said it was a proportion of kids choosing green or not.
yeah, that's just our sample.
For
We're making
sample 30, 18 chose green. That's not half.
right, but
the sample.
this is our null hypothesis, which is we made it before. Just pretend that we don't know, we haven't done the sample yet. We assume that it's 0.5. Like, does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. All right, your homework is AP Classroom. Last night's homework, you can just look at it yourself. Yeah. Homework. Yep. That's about it. Pretty easy lesson.